Hey, WWM here, and I got a good video today. I'm gonna test scout armor, and really, I'm gonna look at all the armor that you can use with scouts and decide which one's best. And really, this is to save your time for killing the hounds, and also your gems, so you know which armor to put your gems in. There's a known deficit in the report right now that defense is not showing up on your scouts, so. Um, we can't. It's hard to factor that in when you're testing armor to see if how much 1% is a difference for scouts and everything else. So the best thing to do is to just compare it to the current armor that you could use. So I'm going to use what I consider the best armor for universal troops, and we're going to see which one's best for scouts. So right now there is 1,000 scouts T3s in the pop, and I'm going to go ahead and scout it here. Let's see if I can see my hero. No. My hero, my variable for this is going to be armor. So this is going to be my baseline. In my armor, if I can hit it, I don't have any armor on. So this is our baseline. I have my typical just 5 all the way up, and what we'll do is we'll attack at a baseline, and then I'll attack again with armor and see which one's better. Alright, so for our baseline we have 382, which is a good baseline. I'm going to do the Lion Locket. Now this should be pretty obvious, but we'll see. Alright, so now we're going to attack with the Spike Collar, and I would consider the Spike Collar being the best piece of armor to attack, the best modded armor for your scouts versus the other. So we'll see how this compares to the Lion Locket. 278, obviously better. Alright, so I'm just going to try the Lion's Pelt here. And we have 310. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the Tyrant's armor. And just to see, maybe one's better than the other. Alright, so now let's try the Hound armor. I got this guy all souped up. Alright, so we got a total of 296. So definitely better compared to the 2. Not a huge margin here, though. Alright, so now we're going to test the helmet. We're going to start off with the Bewitched helmet. So we end up with a total of 308 with the Bewitched. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this with the Lion's Mane. 310. The Bewitched helmet was just a slight bit better. You only lost 308. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what the wooden helmet is. Go ahead and put 1,000 troops back in. 384. So in this instance, it is better. So the Woodland helmet is better than the other 2. Alright, so next we'll look at the weapon. The 2 weapons I'm going to look at is the Eastern Bow and the Hunting Knife. So let's go ahead and just start off with the Eastern Bow. 320. Alright, now let's see what the Hunting Knife is. Go ahead and put 1,000. $296, so this is better. So the last thing we're going to test here are the boots. I got the Destroyer boots on. Let's see how they compare. 317. Alright, so next we'll just try the boots here. And I got these maxed out. Let's see what type of damage we do. 385. Okay, so the boots are better. Alright guys, we got some good data, and let's look at this. So I figured out the percentage of everything, and just going down in order of precedence. The first thing you want to get is the amulets. They're almost 15% better than the Lion Locket. The next best is the boots at 10% better. Then we have the helmet, which is 8% better, and that was based off the Bewitched helmet. There is a difference between the Bewitched and the Lion's Mane. I'm still going to go with the Lion's Mane for anything that is not melee, simply because of that 24% speed boost. But if you're going to be attacking with melee, I would go with the Bewitched helmet. It's better. Next in order, it would be the weapon. It's almost 8% better. And then last would be the armor. And I think the armor is one that you could probably forgo and not worry about. It's only a 5% boost compared to what you have. If you have tons of time on your hand and endless resources, you could do it because it is technically better. I do not know for absolute certainty if the mod for defense works. Looking at these numbers and the totals, I don't think it does. So there is that to consider too, that if they ever do fix that mod and defense actually works, we would have a pretty pronounced increase in a lot of these. So there we go. Put this down, and hey guys, as always, thanks for watching my videos. More to come. I already have some great ideas. Keep referring to your friends. I get so many great in-game messages for people that just really appreciate these videos. So, I love that. I put a lot of time into this, so getting that appreciation is it's nice. So, hey guys, thanks, and I'll see you on the other side.